How you guys doing? This is Rob from Rob's Rants. I want to take the time to talk a little bit about Eric Holder, the alleged murderer of recently slain rapper Nipsey Hussle. And these two Instagram messages that were sent to me, he claims that he's innocent of these charges and that his family is unfairly being targeted and that he doesn't even own, and that he doesn't even own a gun. This is what he says. Now, I'll be honest, I don't totally believe what he's saying, only because of the fact that there's been several reports that he was there before the murder took place and that him and Nippsie had gotten to some sort of argument. And he was known to be an informant for the LAPD. And this actually triggered him when Nippsie said this to him to come back and to kill him. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true. This is what TMZ is saying. This is what the New York Times has actually said. I personally like to hear what some of the witnesses who were there, what they have to say and whether or not they can fully identify him, because looking at the surveillance video that was provided, I can't identify who it is. But I'm sure that eyewitnesses who were there, they can, because the person wasn't wearing a mask and they saw the guy walk up, he shot him, he shot Nippsie, and then he ran off. And you have several witnesses who saw what he did. So the people that were there know exactly who it was, or they can identify the person who it was that shot him. And I hope when it comes time for his trial that those people that were there at the shop who saw the murder go down, they step up and they identify whoever it is who killed him. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is the fact that I've been seeing a lot of people on social media, black folks on social media, who sit up and they try to act like as if conspiracy theories against high-profile black men who try to help out their community is something that's far-fetched. We have to remember that Malcolm X was, and Fred Hampton as well, they had informants in their midst that were involved in their murders. So it's not far-fetched that this particular individual, whoever it is who killed Nippsie, could have been intertwined with some sort of government agency as well. Now, of course, I'm not going to sit up and say that I know this 100%, but considering how government agencies and how corporations and other individuals have targeted high-profile black men who try to help out their community, it's certainly possible. This has been well documented within history, and we've seen this in the past, so it's not far-fetched. With Eric Holder, I'm not totally sure that's the case with him, considering what I've seen so far. But I'll go ahead and I'll let you look at the Instagram messages yourself. You can go ahead and decide whether or not you believe this guy or whether or not you think he's blowing smoke up our asses and just trying to save face. And I'll be honest with you. What I've seen so far, I don't believe him. I think he's just saying this to save his own face. But on some crazy coincidence, I may be wrong and it may be someone else. Then that person needs to be brought to justice, whoever it is that did this. And they need to pay for what they've done to Nippsie, because you have a young man whose life was taken away from him. He was doing great things in the community, and he had a family, and his family and also the community he served lost a champion and someone that was looking out for them. So anyway, so like, subscribe, share the video, and put down your comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Later.